we finished off a whole bunch of Thor. 1 in 25, Nick Klein. Everybody loves Frog Thor. There's 1 in 50, Junie Ba. Thor #1 by Donny Cates in a variant. Everyone's always hunting the Blood and Thunder storyline out. It went through Silver Surfer, Warlock, and Thor. First Thor core. Yeah, lots of high grades in the 400s. Always love a Juggernaut cover that we just flew by there. Not a lot of keys in this section, but there's the first full New Warriors. Some Doom covers. Eric Masterson merges with Thor in that issue. An homage to the Fantastic Four. There's our first Eric Masterson. And the first time Captain America lifts Thor's hammer, Replicoid. First Exeter, and there's his cameo. He's one of those big Celestials. Thor Hulk issue. Doom again. And the much hailed and respected Simonson Thor run. There's a few issues you always have in stock, but there's some, first mention of the TVA. There's some that just don't pop in very often. First Puddle Goat, first full Curse. Canadian price, there'll be a couple of Canadian price. First Algorim, sorry. First Stormbreaker, the hammer. A nice high-grade Canadian price variant, and there's a super low-grade Canadian first Beta Ray Bill, and a nice high-grade Beta Ray Bill, Canadian. Sienkiewicz covers, there you go, Dracula, another Sienkiewicz. First Zaniac, what's he doing in the Marvel Universe right now? Iron Man crossover, team up, Drax. Low grade in this portion. You'll have some marker that was written on the plastic bag, and it goes through the bag onto the comic itself. So yeah, that happens. Don't write markers on your comic bags. Again, a bit of a lull with no real keys. First Timekeeper, but lower grade. Bondage cover that sells quite well. There will be more than Thor in this video, so don't worry if you're not a big Thor fan. Some of you could give two hoots about Thor. Look at how luxurious Thor is. Golden locks. First He Who Remains. First Time Wasters? Anyway. First Memor and Seth. First Heliopolis. Oh, at least, you know, God names. First Camo Thane. Another Firelord crossover. We didn't have the first Firelord. I was surprised. Galactus. Everyone loves the Galactus covers. It's a really strong Thor run from 126 down, but there'd be the odd thing missing. But first Firelord was not here. First Demon Druid, nice high grade. First 4D Man. First Young Gods. First Jason Kimball. First Black World. First Ego Prime. There's a classic Silver Age, second appearance of him, and straight X-Men 97. A little bit more Thor, some of the spin-offs and annuals. really low grade, but it's the first meeting of Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor. First the appearance of Thor's goats, Tooth Gnasher and whatnot. Number 2. All right, Planet of the Apes Green Lanterns is a 1 in 15 homage variant, and we have the full set right here, and you just rarely see the full set together. Hot little book people are buying up. Art Germ variant for Ruby. Full set, All-Star Superman. Number 1 is the 1 in 25 Neil Adams variant, but yeah, full thing. Ghostbusters, there's only 1,000 copies of that variant. There's your standard. Scotty Young toy, an homage to Super Mario Brothers. First Jason Todd as Robin. There's a nice signed Arthur Adams. Sledgehammer, TV show from what, the 80s, 70s? But Spider-Man's in the second and last issue shooting a gun. Xenozoic Tales, Mark Schultz and his Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. Dave Stevens, Rocketeer Adventure magazines, and here's more of that Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. Spoon, we got Tick, second print, red variants. And we got some nice first prints here. Paul the Samurai, number 1. And how about this Foob magazine? It's got Mike Grell art. Who knows? Marvel Spotlight, first son of Satan, Damien Hellstorm. And first appearance of his mother, a nice Ramita cover. A couple other first appearances here. So Marvel Spotlight, and then he spun out and did get his own title. And there it is, first Possessor. So, if you're feeling satanic, there you go. RoboCop. We got lots of high-grade RoboCop from Marvel. Newsstand high-grade. Almost a full run. We didn't get the last issue, number 23. I don't think we've ever had that in stock. If we did, I've never known. And fun fact for art collectors, there's number 1. Jim Lee did the cover. He was part artist on RoboCop 2, number 1. There's the movie adaptation. We haven't had any good run of Amazing Spider-Man in a while. So here's a healthy chunk for Sinister 6-2. Some of those Larson, some of those McFarlane, last on title. High grade for the most part. And yeah, just Amazing Spider-Man runs have not been coming into the store. That one. First Cletus Cassidy, first cameo Cardiac, first cameo Carnage, first Dr. Elias, first cameo Cletus, and first full Cardiac, first Venom Island, and that is the first comic book I've ever bought. Didn't know who that guy was. McFarlane, Larson. Couple of annuals, some of the more modern Eddie Granoff variants. And Facsimile out of print, and we got 2 CGCs in 9.8 silver signed Todd McFarlane, and a 9.8 1 in 100 ratio Alex Ross, also signed by Ross. That's kind of cool there. Woo! I'm gonna be working in the back today.